Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create YouTube chapters directly inside Final Cut. Usually it requires to do a manual process, uploading the video, looking at the timestamp and editing your description. You don't want to do that. What you want to do, go at the beginning of your project when you're finishing the editing. Actually, you don't have to do it at the end. You do Option and then M, then you select the type, which is chapters. There's the standard, the to-do, and the chapters. So you want to create chapters, you say chapters. I say introduction. Okay, then here I have, let's say, a time lapse for my travel vlog. So I do Option M. Then we have a smoke effect, let's say part 2. There's another time lapse again. And then there's that blue color, so I will call it blue. And then I forgot to put it the yellow type, so I'm double clicking and then I'm just selecting the orange color. The good thing about doing it directly in Final Cut is you can do it right now. And so I want that blue actually to be before part 2, so I just moved that and the marker moved with the selected clip, right? And obviously if that part, you have a part which is, for example, 2 clip, you can move these 2 parts here between the 2 clips. If you move your part together, then you don't have to move your marker. You can always also delete a marker, then put it obviously in the middle of a clip. It's possible to have a marker. So let's say here, not at the beginning, in the middle, I'm going to do Option M and say tutorial. There's that subscribe button here, conclusion. Okay, now I have my timeline, it's ready to ship. So what I should do normally, it's going and export the videos, right? And then after that you want to go to upload it to YouTube, and then editing, the timeline, adding the timeline to the description. So what you're going to do is go to File, Export XML. On the desktop, you're going to call it Export XML to. Okay, so you're going to select Basic and the last version, which is 1.10. sorry. So you see it's really quick. And then now you want to use a tool to extract the information from the XML. So you're going to go to fractal.io/FCP YouTube chapters, and you will find a website which present you the project. There is some tutorials, some screenshot. You want to go to the download now, and then it asks you for a small donation if you want. So if you use the project a lot and it's useful to you, please consider giving a bit of money of the developer. It will be really great. And now just you say no thanks, just give me the download. You can click and then you can download FCP YouTube chapter 0.0.3. Obviously the more you give feedback to the developer, the more you can fix the program and make it even better, so the number will probably increase. So now it's going to download. Just a quick summary about the YouTube chapters. The more important is you have to add a chapter at the really beginning at 0.0 on your timeline. The timestamp will be in ascending order. The program will always put it in ascending order, so you don't have to care about that. And the minimum length of a video chapter is 10 seconds. So don't put your chapter too close on your timeline. Make sure there is still 10 seconds every time. So I'm going to wait for the download to finish. But as you can see, it's a zip file, but when it will be downloaded, it's going to extract it automatically. So the download just finished, and so we're going to do to the download folder. You can see the application, it's already there. You can run it directly from the download folder, but I recommend just to drag it to the application folder. Let's see, up like that, so it's not a mess in your application folder, and then you can find it easily and you reuse it later, so you don't have to download another version again. You don't know where you put it. Thanks. So you put it here, you open it, it's verifying stuff, and then it say, oh, I don't know that developer. The reason why you see that is because Apple asks developer to pay $99 a month so that they get trusted by the system, you know. Obviously, if they pay that amount of money, they are good people, right? So what you're going to do is actually press Fn, right click, and then open. And then it say again the warning, but you can just open, and then the apps run. Oh wow, security by Apple. So now you can just continue the tutorial and go to desktop. Then we export XML and export XML. Then there's info. So it's the info of the timeline, and it's called info.fcp XML. You can see below. So I'm going to open it, and then you can see our introduction, the time lapse, the blue, the other time lapse, the tutorial, the conclusion. You can just copy things, or you can make, like, call it time lapse number 2. I can just type it here, then Control A, Control C, go to YouTube, and go Control V, and that's it. You're finally able to make YouTube chapter directly from Final Cut, move your timeline around, having the chapters following, and not having to do the manual process. So I hope you like that video. I hope it will help you. If you like the software, talk about it. And also, if you see bugs, if you see that you added some marker, the timeline are not good, or some marker are not showing up, just share that info.xml we just saw. Just share it with the developer. He will fix it for you, and then everybody else have a better software. So I hope it helped you. Have a good day. Plus, plus, plus.